everybody! Hello, everybody! Guess what? Guess what week it is? Let's look. If we look down here, it is the 23rd. Look, 23rd, 23rd. Oh my goodness! Our topic this week, portfolios. So, if we look back at the syllabus, right up here, we've got our explanation of a digital portfolio. Increasingly, you need to be able to show that the skills you claim to have are real. A good way to do this is to maintain a personal website with a digital portfolio to which you can link people who might be interested in your work. To that end, you will create a website featuring work you have done for this class. Boom! Just like that. Yeah? So, I'm going to show you a brief example of what we're looking for with this website. All right? I'll show you a couple of places that you can use to host that website. And then I'm going to talk about my expectations for this website. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I'm going to pull up. This is my personal blog. I call it Coriolanus Before the Walls of Rome. You can go to anthonyjalbright.wordpress.com if you would like to see it. And I use it as a place to put my poetry, some of my academic writing, all kinds of stuff that I don't want to be rid of, but that comes out of me because I'm a writer. That's what I do, and if I don't let it out, then it will just blow up inside my head and it will make a big mess. So that's one of the things that I've done with the tool called WordPress.com. So if we look at WordPress.com, you can create a website on WordPress, right? So if you click on Get Started, right, it will take you to this splash page. Let's create a site. You just follow the prompts and it will create a website with you. It's super easy. You can even say how comfortable you are creating a website, and it will tailor those tools to you. So that's one easy tool. You can also use Wix.com. Same kind of thing. Get started. You start by answering questions. Well, by logging in. If I'm new to Wix, I can sign up, or I can log in with my Facebook or my Google password. All of you should have one of those, right? Or you can create a free account. Yeah. Both of those tools are free, and you can use them to create quality websites that will be able to display your work from this class. Now, if I dig into my tools here, I will find that I have another website that is much more in keeping with the assignment that you have before you, and that is this site. So if I view the site, you see up here I've got reports, protocols, project plans, personas, collaborations, and home. Home is my splash page. This is where you will show up when you come to the website, right? And here I have a reflection letter. This is my reflection for the class. This page represents my work in Dr. Andrew Mara's UX and Usability course at North Dakota State University. And I talk about the kind of work that I did in class. Then when you cycle through, you can download copies of each of my reports, my protocols, project plans, any of these things, right? And it gives you a very good approximation of my work in that class. So that's the kind of thing that I would like you to do for my class. I want you to create a page that has a splash page like the splash page on here. The splash page should contain a welcome, and it should tell me about the work that you did in the class, reflect on that work, talk about how you learned about new genres and integrated those new genres with your existing knowledge. And then talk about how you became more aware of genres and how you use those in your everyday work and in your academic work. You can talk about any aspect of the class that you thought was helpful, that was something that was new for you, that was really something that you're going to take with you. Those are the things that I'm interested in. And then put each of your assignments for the class on a tab, or it can be over here in a menu, or just anywhere where I can get to them, where I can easily interact with the web page and find those assignments so that I have examples of the work that you've done in the class. Now, I have you do this for a few reasons. For one, if you're on a job search, a website is a really great thing to have because you can put it on a business card and you can give it to people and say, go to my website. You can put it at the bottom of your resume as sort of an addendum where if you want more information, you can go to my website. And there's just all kinds of uses that you can have for a personal website and a personal portfolio. I've gotten many jobs with my theater portfolio that I keep, which is just a portfolio with pictures of my theater work. It's on my bookshelf somewhere here. But it's a record of the work that I've done, because it's easy to say, oh yeah, I was in Hamlet and West Side Story and the Scottish play, but it's very different to see me on stage in costume in those plays, right? That gives me instant credibility with the people that might hire me. It's something that you should consider doing, like keeping relics, keeping these artifacts from the work that you do. If there's something that you're particularly proud of, a piece of writing from a college class, or some sort of letter that you've written, or anything like that, hanging on to those is a really great thing to do, because it's something that you can put into a portfolio and display later on as an example of your work. So that's why we're doing the digital portfolio. Now, the point layout is already decided here, right? Digital portfolio is 30 points. You may also revise any of your assignments that you got a lower than you would like grade on. I don't think that's really the case for most people, having graded your resumes and cover letters. Yeah, so if you choose to revise something, mention it in the reflection letter part or the splash page part of your website, and let me know what it is you changed so that I can look for that. Yeah, so if you have questions about the portfolio between now and when it's due, which is not till the end of class, so August 4th, right? If you have any questions between then and between now and then, just let me know. Send me an email, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I am still working on your MRAD papers, but I have all of the resumes and cover letters graded that I have. If you do not have a grade for your resume or cover letter, that is because I don't have it. So please send that to me if you can. All right. So the MRADs will be graded over the course of the week. Some of you may already have scores in but they take a little longer to read than the resumes and cover letters, as I'm sure you realize. So, questions, concerns, complaints, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you. It's been a pleasure teaching this class for you. I hope that you got something out of it. Daily work for this week. I want you to respond to this lecture video. I want you to respond to Chapter 6. Chapter 6 is on the no. Chapter 6 is not on the humanities because we already did the humanities. Chapter 6 is on current tensions. Current tensions. That talks about all the current tensions that are in place between the three academic cultures. And I do want you to respond to that, especially because it will inform your knowledge of your particular career field. I know that some of you have begun to identify which culture your field lies in, and I think that it would be interesting for you to read what's going on in your academic culture right now. So I'm interested to hear your responses to that. For the third writing prompt this week, I would like to hear a story. Just tell me a story about this class. Any kind of story would do. A struggle that you had, a time when you were trying to do homework and everything just got in the way and you had, all kinds of problems. Let me know. I would be interested in hearing a story. You can tell it in any way you would like. If you would like to tell it in tweets or in poetry or in song, or if you would like to record a YouTube video, any way you want to do it, please do that. And that will be the third writing assignment for this week. So, response to this video, response to Chapter 6 in the Kagan book, and a story. All right. Let me know if you have questions. Otherwise, again, it's been really, you've been a great class. So I'll see you around.